So this is it. I don't know when I'm going to do this. I know how I'm going to do this. It'll be dumb, but I know how I'm going to do this. But hello, final video of 2025 and I guess by technicality, the first video of 2026. I want to do something short, simple, like an overview of the year. My thoughts on the year for this channel specifically. I don't do real life stuff. Now it won't just be stuff that was publicly on the channel. It was stuff that we did in preparation for it too. And then the second part of the video will be talking about 2026. So to keep it brief, I think this year was really good for this little shithole of a channel. Like, okay, if I go to my channel right here, right? If I go here, right, we brought back Minecraft this year. Pokemon Legends ZA was released. We got to go through the whole news cycle for that. I didn't do much for racing Crossworlds, but Crossworlds came out and we got to play that. I got chosen for the closed beta test for that. That was incredible. One of my biggest promised videos was released this year, that being the thoughts of on Scarlet and Violet, the whole thing. And on top of that, there was some extra stuff, Pokemon Pocopia stuff, the thoughts of on Legends Arceus, some stuff about raids in Scarlet and Violet. We got a bunch of playthroughs. We did Little Big Planet 1, we did Sonic Colors, and then we did Portal 2. That one was huge, especially since one of the last playthroughs we did last year was Portal 1. The Switch 2 came out, so we did videos on those, on that, I mean. Yeah, I think, Sonic Adventure was one of the first things we did. But yeah, it was crazy. I think this year was one of the best, was maybe the best year. I think it was because there was constantly something. I think last year was kind of like that too, I guess. But there was like constantly something to look forward to now. It's not just that though. We did, in terms of recording, we did 06 and Unleashed and Forces on top of Colors. We did Frontiers. We did Super Mario 3D World. We started Odyssey. We did all the Little Big Planet games. So on top of 1, we also did 2 and 3. We were doing a lot of stuff that we said we wanted to do. And we did it all in rapid succession. I'm excited for all those to come out. The audio might be a little screwy on 06 and especially Unleashed, given how loud it is because of the boost. And this was still when I hadn't realized that I was recording everything on one track, but I think the audio should be okay enough to hear. And yeah, there's just like there's some more Buckshot Roulette sessions in there. We finished Minecraft, so the sessions, the videos themselves got catching up to do, but we finished Minecraft. We're doing modded Minecraft now. There's Buckshot Roulette, Lethal Company. There's some Stick Fight and some Call of Duty stuff in there. I think we recorded some Mario Kart World too, so we could post that at some point, as well as more Mario Kart 8. And then we also have a list of things, but that's more for this next part after like the second half of the video. But yeah, overall really great. Got to experience for the first time, I believe, the full hype cycle for a Pokemon game. And a lot of the stuff that I promised for this year did end up happening. Now, some stuff did not, and we'll get to that. But overall, this was really a really good year. This was a really good year for this. But yeah, now 5 minutes in, we get to talk about next year. Next year is loaded for a few reasons, and not just channel wise either. Next year is big because my two favorite franchises have their huge 30th and 35th anniversaries. That's Pokemon and Sonic, respectively. We know Generation 10 Wind and Waves is coming out next year, so that I'm prepared to do that. We don't know if the next Sonic game is happening next year. It could. It's been, in 2026, it'll been 4 years since Base Frontiers came out, 3 years since it was completely done because of the DLC. And I think 3 or 4 years is a good time for the game, given that, the first one only took as long as it did because they were actively trying to figure out what the hell they were doing when they were trying to redefine the gameplay for the series. And now with Frontiers, Final Horizon, and Shadow Gens, I think it shouldn't take as long. Like, obviously they're going to make changes and try to make it the best it can be, but the foundation is there, so I don't see it taking that much longer. I don't see it being another 4 years. I don't see it being... Well, actually, it will be 4 years next year. I don't see it being any more than 4. Like the wait between Lost World and Forces and Frontiers. Right? Or no, Forces and Frontiers was 5 years. But yeah. But those two are next year. We got, in terms of recording stuff, I'm definitely doing those. I am streaming them. And we will likely do a playthrough of the next Sonic game as well. Just like Frontiers, that one will likely be a 2. So there's the first one where I play it for the first time, and then the playthrough where I'm a person who knows what the hell is happening and we just commentate over it. Pokemon is Pokemon. We know how well that's going. I think I'm gonna do another background, another animated layout for that one. A little more difficult than what we did for ZA, but I have some ideas. Besides that, we got playthroughs. Again, we recorded a ton of stuff, so Unleashed and 06 could be happening next year. It depends on what the next Sonic game is and how it feels. To be completely honest, I'm not entirely sure Pokemon-wise. I do know is I want to do more drawing videos. That's one of the things that didn't end up happening, was drawing streams and videos. I want to do more of those. So that'll be our main stuff there, ignoring the advertisement part of next year. Besides that, there's a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. We have a ton of stuff planned, actually, not just for videos. We're planning on playing Kingdom Hearts 3, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Yakuza, Persona 5. There's the 2 Pikmin games, Cave Story. Like, there's a lot of stuff that we want to do next year. On top of that, I didn't actually mention this in the first part, but I also kept good on my promise for my other channel to start posting stuff on there. The biggest promise for 2026 is to actually make more animations, and I've started them, but I've never gotten them to where they're finished. So that's the goal for this year. I have a new strategy of attack, which is just chip it down. I don't have to be working on something for 5 hours straight. Yeah, so there's all that. I want to do more miscellaneous streams, so the test streams where I did Sonic level editing stuff, I want to do more of those. I'm aiming to draw more in general. That's not really video stuff per se, but it could be depending on what the video calls for. And then, you add that with the more solid editing for my videos, barring shit like Minecraft. That's supposed to be minimal. There's a lot happening next year, and I'm hoping to be on top of all of it. Now, some stuff won't really get recorded, like I know they told me that Life Living the Dream. Probably won't record that. Maybe not, who knows. But all the stuff I did mention already, that's all happening. I need to actually start using my whiteboard again. The last time I used it was like in October, or like in September actually, because I'm looking at it and it's talking about videos that I have made already a while ago. But yeah, I'm looking forward to literally all of that. I'm looking forward to seeing what I can do here. But yeah, hopefully, because we can't say for sure, but hopefully I'll get all that done. And hopefully by this time next year, I'll be able to rush another New Year's / year review video and be able to talk about how much better this year was in comparison to the already good year that was 2025. But yeah, that's about it. Have a fantastic New Year's break, wherever that ends up being for you. I think I might just post this at 10. So if that's the case, have a happy New Year. And yeah, see you around.